Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here for something a little bit interesting. We're going to actually be ranking all of the characters in Overwatch 1 to 28. This is obviously a personal list, sort of around this time. Sort of my thoughts on each character. Of course, this changes quite often. My thoughts on which character is the best. That actually doesn't change. Never mind. What characters are up in the top 5, and what characters are down in the bottom 5. And I tweeted that a couple days ago and kind of figured let's make a list and see what's from 6 to 23. But obviously I'll go over all of them. So we're gonna start with number 28, end with number 1. So number 28, I think the worst character in Overwatch has to be Soldier 76. Dude's toxic. Soldier 76 is annoying because his ultimate is just stupid. I don't like it. I think that it's kind of stupid to let a character just like aim wherever he wants and get a kill. And I think that his Helios rockets are kind of overpowered. They kind of do a lot of damage for a short thing. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the Helios rockets are annoying, and I think that Soldier 76 is annoying. So to make him stronger, which they're going to apparently do, is pretty annoying. Obviously, up next, number 27 is Mei. Now, Mei is one of the characters that fell in this list a lot. I used to like Mei a decent amount, but not anymore. Mei, number 27 here. They made her, when they changed her recently, or a couple months ago, when she freezes a lot of people, the way she freezes is just so annoying. Mei's always been kind of annoying, people building ice walls for the memes, but Mei's gotten to the point where it's just, you get near Mei, you're frozen and dead. Before, you had a chance to get away, but now, if you get near Mei, you're getting killed. Alright, number 26 is Hanzo. Hanzo is so toxic. Hanzo used to not be as bad. He probably would be like 24 on the list. But they removed the scatter arrow, which everybody thought was a good idea. And then they added in, I forgot what the arrow was called. Honestly, no idea. Just the one where he shoots 6 arrows repeatedly, super fast, and they do a lot of damage. Is an annoying ability. It honestly made Hanzo, I'd almost say, worse to play against. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about Hanzo. He's just annoying. Alright, number 25 is Pharah. Now, Pharah is down here, not because Pharah is a bad character. I think Pharah is unique as being the only character that can really fly up in the air and do shit like that above. But Pharah is annoying when your teammates are trash. I get stuck on a lot of teams that are bad, and it's a Pharah, and they don't know how to deal with it. So it comes through the responsibility of me playing D.Va, who, mind you, because I'm with a bad team, I have to contest the point, probably kill the supports, finish kills for everybody, and then worry about the Pharah up in the air. So we just kind of get destroyed when there's that. And obviously I like playing Brigitte as well, and Brigitte against the Pharah doesn't really go well until she gets on the ground. Then I win. But if she's up in the air, it's not happening. Alright. Number 24, Bastion. Do I really need to say more? I think everyone knows what's toxic about Bastion. Dude runs up, sets down, and destroys you because your team doesn't know how to handle it. Obviously in the level that I play. At the higher levels, nobody plays Bastion. Unless you're playing, jumping on the payload on, Junkertown. I don't think of the map. You'll see that in the Overwatch League, but besides that, nobody's really putting up Bastion. Alright, next up, Hammond. Obviously, at the time of recording this, Hammond hasn't really been played. I haven't played Hammond. I haven't played against Hammond. Just going off of what I've seen. And it's kind of hard to rank how bad a character's going to be. Because I know Hammond's going to be pretty bad. How bad will he be? We can't really rank. So I just put him 23rd for now. We'll see. Of course, his list will be updated probably once Hero number 29 comes out. And we'll see what changes we make to the list. But for now, Hammond is 23rd. Not going to say much more about him. I made a whole video about him. Number 22 is Torbjorn. Again, Torbjorn's kind of just the same as Bastion. Honestly, Torbjorn and Hammond are just interchangeable. They're both kind of just down there. Hammond's more down there because I don't really know where to rank him. Based off what I've seen, I don't think he's going to be that fun to play against or as or with. So I put him there and I just put Torbjorn just above. It doesn't really matter. They're all kind of there. Torbjorn's just annoying because he sets up his turret. It's a good thing to actually use for tracking people. If somebody's going to flank and you have your turret set up at a good spot, it like tracks where the tracer goes. Or if you play D.Va like I do and do flanking shit because you have to, then yeah. The fact that I can flank as D.Va is insane. So Torbjorn's just annoying with his turret being built. The thing that's most toxic about Torbjorn is when his turret's about to die and you press his molten core. That's toxic. Number 21 is Ana. I put Ana here. She does a decent amount of healing. It's just she's really bad to have on your team. Again, all this is based on my level, where I play. So, people can't aim. I really just wish I was a higher level. I just want to get out of, like, low gold. That's what I want to get out of. Because I know I could play at a higher level. I've just got stuck with so many bad people for, like, so long. I just want to get out of there. But Ana is just not the best at doing a lot of things if you're bad at the game. Alright, number 20 is Winston. I know Winston's one of the best tanks to play. But, again, the level I play, Winston is not the best. He just kind of jumps in and dies. Number 19 is Genji. His ultimate's really good. But it's mostly played by 9-year-olds. So if you're a fan of PewDiePie, I guess you must play Genji. Alright. Number 18 is Widowmaker. I think Widow, obviously, has such a high level that people can play. But again, where I play, people are trash at Widow. People just pull out Widow for the memes and then get destroyed every single time. So, Widowmaker is a very cool character. Obviously, if you guys watch the Overwatch League, you see so many players do good on Widowmaker. Pine, Savioli, Carpe. So many other players you could list that are just crazy on Widowmaker, but in low gold, no. Alright. Next up is McCree. McCree's also good character, but having low mobility really makes him kind of hard to play lots of times at specific moments. He's a very, very moment-based character. He's decent on control mouse. Besides that, it's kind of hard to just play McCree into a lot of things. Obviously, being one of the characters that has less mobility, all he can do is roll. And when his ultimate, he's like, it's high noon, and then everybody knows he's there, and then it takes like a couple seconds to get all the little skulls up, and you're dead. I don't know if you heard the kitten in the hallway. Up next, you have Orisa. Again, Orisa's a decent tank. She's a really good main tank, but you can have other characters that have an Orisa. Up next is Roadhog. We actually have 3 tanks in a row here. We have Roadhog, also very good. The 3rd best off tank, which I guess isn't really that good because there's only 4 off tanks. But yeah, Roadhog at one point was trash, but now they made him good again. Number 13 is Reinhardt. If I'm going to have a main tank on my team, I'd prefer Reinhardt. Reinhardt being number 13 is insane because at one point, Reinhardt and Soldier were the bottom 2. Reinhardt's definitely moved up a lot. I played him a little bit because I had to try to play a different tank. I tried to branch out in tanks that I played. And honestly, it's been less annoying. I used to get pinned by that hoe every minute. Number 12 is Symmetra. I think the changes to Symmetra are very good. I like them a lot. And it makes her more playable, being able to throw the turrets. And her shield is a decent thing because it shields, but it's also not like it's not broken. It's just a shield. It's a giant shield that covers everything. So I think that's pretty cool. Number 11 is Lucio. If you need a healer, Lucio's there. He's good for the speed boost, good for stalling. But I prefer to not play Lucio. Number 10 is Reaper. We're into the top 10 here, everybody. Reaper is a very good DPS character, and I really like what he can do. Death Blossom's really good. But again, at the higher levels of Overwatch, he's a little bit less played. You don't really see much in the Overwatch League. At the level I play, you do see Reaper a decent amount. Number 9 is Zara. Zara is such a viable tank. If you can get high power with Zara, it's over. And in the current meta, Zara is played quite often in the Brigitte meta here. So, yeah, we'll see what happens when Hammond comes out, if Zara's still played a decent amount. I think she will be. I don't really think there's any way that he would change that too much, but you might actually see Zara played less because of Hammond being in the game. You'll probably have another off tank that people would play. Instead of being D.Va Zara, you'll probably have D.Va Hammond. So, again, Zara's not a bad character, though. And if you can get a good grab, so many ults go with that. Self-Destruct, Riptire, Death Blossom, Meteor Strike, High Noon, Dragon Strike, Barrage. There's so many things you can combine with Zara's ultimate. It's insane. Alright. Oh, and if you combine Zara's ultimate with a Sombra ultimate and hack everybody, so then you can grab them all. Yeah, if you do EMP and then grab and then, like, self-destruct, it's over. Alright, so number 8 is Junkrat. Junkrat is such a viable character as well. You just spam the hallways, put down some traps, throw some mines, throw a Riptire. Dude's insane. Number 7 is Sombra. And she's going to get changed even more soon. That's going to be wild. She can be invisible infinitely. And translocate. The translocator will be up infinitely. But it does have health, so it can be destroyed. But that's insane. But I don't believe you can be invisible and contest the point. So I don't know how that works. Maybe if you run across the point invisible, maybe it just doesn't count that you're there. Like, the thing doesn't say there's a person on the point. Alright. Number 6 is Zenyatta. Zenyatta's such a good healer to play. Obviously, you see some great players in the Overwatch League, like Jonak plays Zenyatta. And it's just like, that's insane. He does so much damage. So Zenyatta's really good. He has a high output of damage and a good amount of healing. And, of course, the Discord is just insane. Discord Orb is wild. Alright, now we're into the top 5. Number 5 is Tracer. Tracer is a very, very good DPS character. She just, you know, there's so many abilities that she has that she can use. Not abilities, why did I say that? I guess she has a lot of abilities to use. But, you know, dashing forward and backwards, that's really cool. Being able to recalling your health back is also very beneficial. And it helps you contest the point a lot. I think Tracer and Lucio are the best point contested characters. And D.Va's up there as well because she can go in and she has a lot of health and then she has to D-Mac and all that shit. So, it's pretty helpful. But Tracer, you know, the pulse bomb, if you can land a pulse bomb in a group, you're great. And it's also a good way to take care of bastions or, you know, other annoying characters. Tanks. It does less to tanks now. It only does 0 damage instead of 400. That's the thing about Bastion. It doesn't necessarily one-shot Bastion. If he has armor or if he's getting healed, you're not going to necessarily kill Bastion with it. Number 4 is Moira. Again, another healer here. You have 3 healers in a row. Moira puts out a lot of damage and a lot of healing. Super valuable healer. Moira's a lot of fun to play as well. Number 3 is Mercy. Mercy has fallen on the list. She used to be my number 1 character when I started playing Overwatch. Then for a while she's number 2. Now she's number 3. Mercy used to be really fun to play. The way she used to be before she got changed a million times. I don't really think she needed to be nerfed at all, or changed. Not really nerfed, but I don't think she needed to be changed. I think that it was kind of annoying. People were like, oh my god, you have res everybody die on point, let's hide. Or hide the Mercy. That was kind of annoying, but besides that, I think Mercy is more fun to play. You had to more choose the right moment to use your ultimate than I think now. I think now you're like, oh, 2 people are low on health, or 3 people are low on health, that's all. But before, it used to be so much fun. You're like, oh shit, there's 2 people dead. Should I res them both? Or... And the thing is, the res is an instant. There's so many things that make her less fun. Number 2 is Brigitte. Brigitte's on this list. When they announced Hero 27 as Brigitte, I was pretty excited. I'll be honest. I was so excited about Brigitte. She is, I'd say, the second best character in video games I've probably ever played. If we're ranking favorite video game characters, Brigitte's second. I don't know video game characters. She's so much fun to play. And I honestly didn't think that there would be a character that I liked playing as much as D.Va. And then Brigitte came out, and the play times between the characters in Season 10 and so far in Season 11 is a lot closer than it ever was with any other character. I would play D.Va for, like, so many hours, and then the next character would be, like, 3. But I know in the last season it was 14 for D.Va and, like, 11 for Brigitte. And Brigitte's moved up the list pretty quickly on my playtime for characters. I believe she's 4th already with 23 hours. Of course, never going to catch D.Va. I played D.Va for like 327 hours. But Brigitte is really, really fun to play. I love stunning people. People say Brigitte is broken. She's not really that broken. Stunning people, hitting them back with the mace to the face. Just hitting people in general with that. Healing. All the stuff you can do with Brigitte is so much fun. I love playing the characters so much. Of course, though, we come to number 1. Is anybody surprised that it's D.Va? D.Va's my favorite character in Overwatch since probably March 2017. Which is not that long after I started playing. I started playing in February. I played Mercy. And then I'm like, oh, let's try different characters. There's actually a video where I try D.Va for the first time. And it was so much fun, and I just played D.Va since then. So much time on D.Va. And that's part of the reason why I started liking South Korea. If I'm honest. Playing D.Va had an impact in that. Obviously, there's more to just... I kind of not so much forgot, but like that's not really the main thing. I'm just like, oh, South Korea seems interesting, and then I'm like, wow, I really like this country. That's kind of what happened. Because I was playing D.Va, I'm like, yeah, she's from South Korea. Then I'm like, South Korea's interesting. And then I kind of like just love so much about South Korea, and it's just kind of like, oh yeah, D.Va's why I started liking South Korea, and that's it. So like Korea because of D.Va, but it's sort of forgotten that that's why. Because there's so much about Korea that I like that D.Va sort of like what started it, but there's so many other things about the country. But we're not talking about South Korea right now. We're talking about D.Va and how she's the best character in the game. Defense Matrix, dope. Little micro rockets, dope. Boosting around, dope. I love knocking people off the edge. Shit's great. You can boost around, knock people off the edge, hit the far out of the sky because she's being a hoe. So many things you could do with D.Va. Self-destruct, again, we're talking about combining it with Zara. Self-destruct also works great for zoning people. That's sort of its main intention. So you can zone people off the point, but it's dope when you get like 3 or more kills with it. Because that just has such an impact on the match. And you're like, that ultimate changed the game. Obviously, when I play Brigitte, who's the other character that I really play a lot, it's really just D.Va and Brigitte at this point. When I play Brigitte and I ult, I'm like, alright. Like, obviously, Rally... Oh, which we didn't mention when I'm talking about Brigitte. Rally's really cool. Gives everybody else 100 armor. But with Rally, sure, our team can take a hit a little bit better, but it's not as exciting as going in there and getting 3 or 4 kills on Ultimate. That's a lot of fun. So D.Va's just so much fun to play. I love playing D.Va. And yeah, so that's that. So that was our list of all 28 heroes in Overwatch. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys think there's a character that should be higher up on the list, lower down on the list. I know a lot of people don't like D.Va. D.Va's like one of the characters that's like super popular, but also was a lot of people that don't like D.Va. But I think that's with every character. There's a lot of people that don't like different ones. But comment down below what your favorite character is in Overwatch. And we'll probably be back with a ranking all 29 heroes in Overwatch in September or October or November, whenever the next character comes out. When does the next character come? When did Moira come out? November. Alright, so we'll probably be back in November with a ranking all 29 heroes thing. Who knows if there's a big change in the list, and obviously. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.